my business like a Malon Sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me reach, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate, oh body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. But I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. That misses, and that's ball 1. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. And that's downstairs and outside. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. A soaring shot to center. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Fair ball.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. In the dirt. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. In the dirt. That one just misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that one is lifted in the air, nabs it, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here comes Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball. 1 out, bases empty. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Way out front for strike 2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. New inning getting started. Here's Sean Murphy. Max Fried will go to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike two.
0-2.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That K is his third of the game. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one missed. On the ground, out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Stuart Fairchild next up for the Braves. That misses, and that's ball one. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Sale back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Sale, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And we're level. It's 1-1. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Out towards right center field. De La Cruz takes it in for the out. And there's one away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fairchild under it. 2 away now. Pablo Reyes stands in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Out to center. Makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's Orlando Arcia. Shortened to bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side over to Goldie. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And a swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here is Austin Riley. And that skips in the dirt. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger hauls it in to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015.
No ball. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fairchild right there to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Matt Olson. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do...
Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
He goes down looking. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. No ball. 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt now. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit, flied to right his first time. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. 2 outs. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. So here's Murphy now. Freed back to work. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
Misses the sweeper.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Full count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base, Brian De La Cruz. Next up for the Braves. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high level. Leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Stuart Fairchild. Shortened a bunt. And missed it. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Orlando Arcia now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late with the swing there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Inside, 3-2 the count. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Pablo Reyes stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside, ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, no strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Grisham now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground to third. On to first. Out. That takes care of Grisham. Top 6. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. In the dirt, now 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Austin Riley at the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's Matt Olson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Oswaldo Cabrera. Swings and misses. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering misses. Now 1 and 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Out to short, Arcia. Slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. Here is Aaron Judge.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Rafael Montero on to pitch here. And that one fouled off. Moved to second, and Judge back in safely. Judge on second, Bellinger at first, 2 out of the inning.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And he deals. First pitch swinging.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Albies up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Fought off foul. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger pulls it down. 2 away. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Montero in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Pablo Reyes. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. That's out to center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And this is going to be a two-out triple.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there.
On the mound now, Jose Suarez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
There's a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, center field. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Jared Kelnick looking to start something with one gone. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Next pitch is inside, and 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Ow! 2 away now after the drop third strike. Orlando Arcia will hit next. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
And takes low for ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's off the mark, and a count now even up. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 in this one. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike one. Just missed. To third, Riley. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2. Back at Truist Park. All set to start the ninth. In this one. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Strike one. And a count 1-2. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's going off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Olsen stands in here, takes ball one low. And that one is inside.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got it! 2 out. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 3. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Back here in Atlanta, and here comes Bellinger. De Los Santos back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to put the winning run in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Paul Goldschmidt digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Ball.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Back to the mound, he's got it. Slings to first in time. Safe at third, and a winning run is on the doorstep. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. There's a strike. And that's in the dirt. Bunts it in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Sean Murphy, the next to hit, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now in for the Braves, Brian De La Cruz. Up and in, 1-0. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. That's down and in.
2-2.
Some heat there at 98. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Pablo Reyes. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. And another ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Man at second. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The winning run on second base. Fought off foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The 11th inning set to get underway. Here's Jared Kelnick. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nick Allen, a critical at bat in this game for him. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. With the go. Go-ahead run at third. We are in the 11th. Ground ball to the right side. And he's out on the tag.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Here is Matt Olson. So bases all loaded up. Ozuna getting ready to hit. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. 2 outs. Bases full. Albies will hit next. Fly ball center field. Bellinger has this one sized up. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Austin Wells. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olson. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
His This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. That's to third, and it stays fair. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. One down. Bellinger up to hit, known for his late-inning heroics. Pitcher on here, Aaron Bummer. And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard. Olsen, one at second. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game. Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club. 3-2 the final score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I was on the field with the runners, was on the winning team, we was getting creams, giving on the service with the fancy schemes, kill the scene.
So you better buzz, when it's you really wanna us, you really spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. You better hush, never growing up. All I wanted was to be a wanted me to get a little bread, the couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life, had to fight for my life, took them hits and stride. If I die for the guys, and my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that?
Beat up the block and the gun on my press of the button. I open the wings. You know advance on the deal like the sign. I don't need the label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance my own, and so does my necks. Praying for my solar plexus. With it, dependence, punching its reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the scene. So I be preferring my venison. Windowton blacker than minnow and Sanderson. I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grilling in. Come a car from Shabia Connect. A look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master pick against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the time, my mornings have fell. Cloaking device on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, a Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter to Lord or yo. I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons who cheer the spike strips. Air Max Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They matches so perfectly with this new ghost. They trying to call me a democracy rigger. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. 1-on-1 cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been the shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with not really feeling. Needed a breath so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get colder. 7 consecutive strikes like professional bowler. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
This is Corbin Carroll. Here is Marcus Semien. And that one is downstairs. And we're underway. Strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Here comes Corey Seager. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Sends it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. So digging in, Josh Smith. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
That one missing inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that
0-2
fastball.
is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Second inning set.